Actually, it is Deadpool. I'm going to change it to the red.
Oh, I like the idea there.
Thanks, man.
It's cool, man.
I'm actually living this hat now. It's really comfy. I do like. I used to live in beanies though. So
I like beanies, but it doesn't suit me because I haven't got the right head for it.
I have. I got a big head.
Mine's burny, so it sticks up like a fucking gnome.
Grab a game, put it in. Wow, it's red.
Let's begin.
The Shidazzle Show. Hello. Shidazzle Show. Shidazzle Show.
That's our new theme tune. You can get it on iTunes.
£1 per download. Does iTunes? Anyway. 79p. Yes. Welcome back to the first movie review, I think, since Minions, when we did it drunk, because that movie was bad.
And that was in 2015. We're now in 2016.
Yes, and we're bringing back movie reviews. We missed doing these. We haven't done them for a long time. I like doing them. So
same.
Maybe not like as long as our first one, which was Age of Ultron, which was an hour long.
Well, I think that was because we were so excited about it.
Yeah, I liked it. And then we redid it and did like a quicker version, but then I uploaded both anyway, so who cares? But anyway, Deadpool. I've seen it twice. Me and Cameron saw it Sunday?
Yeah.
Sunday just gone. I know this is going to be a bit late because everyone's done these reviews by now. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. To be honest, I didn't know much about Deadpool before.
Nor did I.
I know he's always had like an involvement with the X-Men and Spider-Man. He's always had those two as an involvement. I know he had better healing than Wolverine. Like he could cut his own arm off and it would grow back eventually. He basically can't die. And I know he always break the fourth wall. Like he talks to the fans during the movie and like during the comic books and stuff. He does that and in the games as well. But yeah. So where did the movie start off?
It started off where he's where it's like already midway through the story, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
I like the way they did that.
Yeah.
So basically, is that where he was like going to drop down on the car?
Yeah.
When he's just drawing like him killing this Francis guy.
Just him chilling out on the road.
Yeah, listening to some tunes. And yeah, he just drops down on this car. And this fucking awesome like scene of like him killing these guys in this car.
While the car flips, he's sitting on someone's head. He's got his arse on someone's head.
He's pulling out someone's pants for a wedgie. And then like he just causes all this chaos on this like little highway, and everyone like, leaves apart from obviously like the mercs who are working for this Francis guy.
Yeah. And
Francis guy is the person who made him the way he is, like made him like ugly and all that, and he doesn't like that, and he thinks his girlfriend, who he loves, that he meets in the bar where all the mercenaries go.
Yeah.
Is like, you know,
bit of a psycho, that guy, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's a funny psycho. But yeah, it starts there, and like he's just killing all these guys with like a set amount of bullets, and he's counting them down, and then it straight away, like midway, it just goes straight into his backstory. Yeah, you get a bit of his backstory. So he pretty much he was just a mercenary who got paid for doing other people's jobs, I guess. Kill people if he had to. But there was humour involved in every scene, which is what I liked. Yeah,
I think that's what made me enjoy it quite a lot. It was the humour for me. And it was weird at first because obviously this is a Marvel film. There's so much adulted humour, but I think that's what I really liked was.
Deadpool had to be an 18.
I mean, you hear it every Marvel film. You hear people say, "Oh, it's always the same." This you cannot say that with Deadpool whatsoever.
No, it's completely different.
Yeah.
Just trying to think, like, you know. It was just really good. It was really funny. The action was crazy. I love the breaking the fourth wall stuff. But so yeah, basically he gets cancer. Like his backstory is
and it's incurable.
We'll put too many spoilers in here.
No, because I think people already know that's why he's the way he is, because it's his backstory. As long as we don't tell him how it ends.
But yeah, he gets cancer. And this guy like comes to him. Like Agent Smith just tells him he needs to stay away from schools and stuff like that because he looks a bit of a,
bit friendly with the children.
Yeah, but so he's like, okay, I know a guy who can cure your cancer. So at first he's reluctant, but then he's thinking the only way I can stay with my girlfriend, all this shit, is to go with this random guy and get this other guy, Francis, to cure his cancer, and he does.
And he does it without the girlfriend knowing, and he's just left completely in the middle of the night.
But and it's just like he tortures these people, makes them into mutants, and and he's not really trying to help anyone. He's just trying to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
But Francis, might as well we need to know that really he does have his own powers,
And
well, he has enhanced reflexes, like, and he says he can't feel pain. But it kind of confuses me. It's fair enough, you can't feel. Okay, well, I can get to basically where we're getting at now, because it goes back to when he was on the bridge killing all those people in his car. And this guy on a motorbike comes past and tries taking him down.
Yeah.
That's Francis. He takes him off his motorbike, beats the shit out of him, says some funny, smack talk.
Yeah. Giving it the old gangster stuff.
And just pierces a sword right through his heart, which also goes through the side of the highway bridge thing, the barricade. And I'm thinking, you can't feel pain, right?
Yeah.
But your heart's been pierced. You can't feel pain, but you're dead.
Yeah, surely.
So basically, he's got a healing factor like Deadpool. Not as good. But they didn't say that. They just said he can't feel pain.
It was one of the things I think you just came to assume it, didn't you?
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of the villain though.
Was you not?
No. I don't feel like he bounced very well off.
Okay.
I don't know.
I liked the actor who played him. I think, but then
Francis as a villain, I mean Ajax, sorry. He's pretty cool. But like, I feel like someone against Deadpool needs to be someone like I don't know who the fuck is Ajax. Even if I read the comics, I probably wouldn't have a clue who he is.
That's actually fair because I went into this film blind. 'Cause I know nothing about Deadpool whatsoever.
Yeah.
But like you said, you think to hire up, it needs to be someone who you know.
Like, to kickstart this Deadpool movie franchise, like they had Colossus in there, which was nice.
That was cool.
Oh yeah, because that's when he comes in anyway. He's like, oh okay, Deadpool's causing chaos on the highway,
and that's why he's not part of the X-Men. But they keep wanting him to join the X-Men.
They want him to be a better person.
Yeah.
And Colossus brings along with him Negasonic Teenage Warhead, which, like Deadpool says, is the coolest name ever for a superhero. And she's like some fucking teenager who just lives on Twitter all the time,
who's
on her phone.
just got really bad
attitude issues. Yeah. And like I just feel like Colossus, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and Deadpool, like they all three of them bounce off each other.
They work
really
pretty well, especially. I mean, we're not there yet, but when it comes to the end, they do work pretty well.
I like the actors seem to get on as well, which is good, obviously, because you can see the chemistry. But
that's kind of where the humour is as well, because obviously them being X-Men and that, it's very, like, as you would say, PG rated, like family orientated. So they've got this very family orientated characters about them. Yeah. And then so when they're talking to Deadpool, it's just funny because they're being all, family, the way they, universal. And he's just, F this, F that, suck this.
Yeah, there's a lot of saying the word fuck in this movie. There's a lot of swearing.
Quite a few explicit scenes.
There's so much going on. But basically, so Colossus tries, he doesn't want him to kill Ajax on the highway. He handcuffs him and says, you've got to come with us to the X Mansion. And basically Deadpool just cuts off his own hand and then escapes. And then goes home he lives with a blind lady.
Yeah, he's living with this blind lady. She has no clue what he looks like or anything.
Or what he does.
But the funny thing is, he speaks to her like he's known her all his life, and he's so rude. And
they insult each other quite a lot. Yeah. It's quite funny. We didn't even mention yet TJ Miller, the guy who owns the pub.
Alright, yeah.
I think it was pretty funny.
His friend, Deadpool's best mate, pretty much, yeah. It is pretty awesome, because they've still got that banter, because of course he knows he's still, he's still around, it's just his girlfriend that doesn't know.
Yeah.
And that's just hilarious, the way they've bounced, like you said, they bounced off really well with each other.
I feel like Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds was born to play this role though. It's like the whole Hugh Jackman was born to do Wolverine, Tony Stark.
To be fair,
Downey Jr. was born to do Iron Man.
That's what really shocked me, because if you watch Ryan Reynolds' other films, you would not think it. Cause
I was never a fan of him before this.
See, because I like some of it, like that genre, like thriller, action, and that. So obviously, when I saw that he was playing Deadpool, it was this like comic kind. I thought, there's no way this will work, and then to see the way he did it suited him perfect.
Yeah.
So I was shocked.
It was good though. It was really awesome.
Amazing. But
yeah, this review's been a bit overplayed at the moment. But
so pretty much, cut a long story short, Deadpool's on a revenge path.
That's the whole film.
That's what it's all about.
He wants Francis to change him back, because he cured Deadpool's cancer, but his skin was just forever scarred. Yeah, he really he looked like an avocado had sex with another older avocado, that sort of thing. Yeah.
for the angry scenes.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's just a revenge story, and then obviously Francis, the typical like normal, damsel in distress. He steals Deadpool's girlfriend, or steals, but kidnaps her, and then uses her as bait to get Deadpool to come, so he can try and kill Deadpool once and for all. But then, are we skipping a lot?
Not really, because you can always go back. So then he obviously calls on the two X-Men who he needs to then help him get to the girl. But we won't go further into it because that's the ending of that. So what bits did we?
All I will say is it's awesome when him, Negasonic, Teenage Warhead, and Colossus are all walking along, and it's just like X gonna give it to you.
Yeah, the music in background.
The theme tune, yeah. I actually got the soundtrack on CD. It's pretty rad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
HMV, 10 quid.
Parental advisory guaranteed.
But yeah, Francis also has like help. His angel.
Yes.
She basically is as strong as Colossus. She's like crazy strength and durability.
I think she's stronger than Colossus, isn't she?
She's really good like durability. She can't really feel much either. No. So she's I think she's really attractive. I don't know why.
I didn't find her attractive personally.
I don't know why.
But then I didn't find Deadpool's girlfriend attractive, which is kind of odd because she's meant to be super hot. But I didn't.
That's your jam as well.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
The crazy chicks.
Yeah. I loved her humour. Her humour would have got me in bed with it. I don't know what it was.
But yeah, we won't say what happened at the end of the movie. I feel like so after he moved it, because he went back to live with that old lady.
Because a lot of the film is about him trying to find out where
it's hard to do a review on it like in order because there's so many flashbacks to his story before he was Deadpool.
Yeah, it always goes back and forth, and it's kind of hard because you don't want to give spoilers.
I like the origin little flashback there where he starts building his costume.
Yeah.
And he's always cracking jokes and making fourth wall jokes, and he makes a fourth wall joke inside a fourth wall joke.
Yeah.
It's just it's the funniest Marvel movie I've seen because it's just I feel like it was non-stop laughter.
Yeah.
Along with the action that fitted well.
It felt more of a comedy than it did Marvel, but that's what I liked. The fact it was more
Marvel always good with comedy though.
Yeah.
That was good.
Except this time.
Stan Lee's cameo in the nightclub. Tits are in this movie, by the way.
Lots of them.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Not really sure what else you can really say about spoiling anything. Oh yeah, the taxi man.
Yeah, this guy
what's his name?
I
can't remember his name.
It was some odd name. But that's brilliant because Deadpool's giving him advice because the taxi driver's going through a very bad relationship phase, and so he's not giving him the best advice possible.
He's basically saying like, so he likes this guy, but this guy, the driver's cousin, also likes this girl. Wait, I'm getting confused myself. Anyway, the taxi guy, I just think it's hilarious that he just rings up a taxi to get around.
Yeah.
And you get these superheroes like Iron Man and like fucking Captain America has his own like motorbike and Spider-Man on the webs and all that. And then you get Deadpool just rings a taxi.
And the funny thing is...
And he's an Adventure Time watch, which I think is hilarious.
And the funny thing is as well, he's actually in his costume with his blades, his gun. He's actually...
He doesn't care.
Yeah. Not as a taxi driver.
No.
He's talking like it's his best mate.
But honestly, it was a really good film. And then obviously at the end credits scene, don't really want to spoil it, but it's kind of like all over Facebook. But then again, YouTube isn't Facebook. I don't. No, you can't spoil end credit scenes. That's just a dick thing to do.
Yeah, we're not going to.
Basically, there is going to be a Deadpool 2. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. Which we definitely see.
Yeah. Oh, of course. But yeah, I look out of 10.
I would see no film's ever a 10 for me. I am gonna happily say that's 8 to 9, between 8 and 9.
Yeah, I think
it had everything in it which you wanted. It had a lot of humour, had good action sequences.
I like all the Hugh Jackman references and jokes they make, obviously because he plays Wolverine.
Yeah, and then you've got like the chemistry with, because it was well acted as well.
Yeah,
which surprised me. I'm actually gonna go high and give it a 9. Which I didn't think I would, but
I think I'll go a 9.
Yeah.
So this is a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Sorry, this review's been a bit all over the place, but we're a bit,
we're just being cautious about spoilers because
because usually we've spoiled every movie review. Every review we've done in the past, we've just talked about the entire movie, which makes the reviews usually last about half an hour. This has been 15 minutes so far, and I hope we haven't spoiled anything too much. But it's like I said, so I don't want to do spoilers. And the movie is like so many different scenes at different times in like his life. It's confusing to try and put it in order.
You kind of have to go back and forth to explain the film.
Yeah. But quickly, favourite character?
Favourite character is Deadpool's best mate, Valrana.
Yeah.
I love his sense of humour. Yeah. I think it's brilliant. Some of the phrases he has
it's just
is pretty
banter,
nice.
yeah.
Who's your favourite then?
So I'll probably favourite character apart from Deadpool. Yours is the bar guy, right?
Yeah.
Yours was anyway. He above Deadpool. I don't know because obviously Deadpool will be the obvious answer because it's his movie.
You can still say Deadpool.
It's a cheap answer though, isn't it?
Okay.
I like Colossus, to be honest.
I liked Colossus actually.
He was that sort of like that father figure to both of the Negasonic Teenage Warhead and Deadpool, and he was just like he was trying to constantly get Deadpool to join the X-Men, which was fucking hilarious.
That's one thing I want to say, which isn't a spoiler. It's just like when he's fighting the girl, the villain,
Angel.
I love how he's been really polite with Angel.
He's been
while fighting.
Obviously, Colossus and Angel get into a fight.
Very heated one.
And he's such a gentleman. Like he doesn't want to hit her. He's like before it even start. I think it was in the trailers, but he walks up to her and says, "I'm not going to hit a lady." I can't do Russian, but he just walks up to her and she just fucking punches him, and he just goes flying. And then later on, I don't know if I want to spoil that either. It's not really a spoiler.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, basically her tit pops out of her fighting attire, and he's just like he's about to go for a punch, and he just stops and says, "Oh, you're." He's just like indicating her tit fell out. And she's like, "Oh, thank you, that's very kind." And then she just punches him again after someone else. But I just like he's obviously the perfect example of what a good hero is.
Yeah,
like
he's that actual stereotype. Fights for the greater good. Nice guy, won't hurt a fly.
Yeah. Whereas Deadpool's more like on sort of like
he has got
Punisher level. Yeah, he'll kill people,
and he has got a heart, which you see in his backstory.
Yeah,
I won't go too much into that, but. Yeah, he is a killer.
So basically, 9 out of 10 from both us. Awesome characters, awesome casts to be those characters.
Awesome everything.
Hopefully, this is going to link up with the X-Men universe. I hope they do it because it's going to be awesome.
That would be cool.
It'd
be hard to get the same humour in because obviously X-Men's a PG thing, but if they could, that would be cool.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. My only reason I've given it a 9 though, not a 10. I don't know. I feel like there's the villain.
The villain put you off. Not put you off, but
he wasn't a bad villain, but he wasn't a good. He wasn't Loki.
They could have done a bigger name.
Oh, I feel like they should have done, but that was our review of Deadpool. I guess. Sorry if it's been a bit all over the place, but like I said, we had to kind of rush this one because we ain't got a lot of time, and it's our first one in a long time, so we kind of forgot how we do these. And the film is in a good way all over the place.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to put it.
It's an all over the place film, lots of laughter, lots of action, and it's just brilliant.
Romance stuff, some hanky panky.
Romantic might not be the word.
No, I wouldn't use that word either. But yeah, that was Deadpool. Go see it if you're a Marvel fan. If you're just an action movie fan, I'd say go see it. Or
even
comedy fan.
Yeah, that's what's great about it.
Just make sure you're of age.
Yeah.
We don't want to be the influence for you being a naughty child.
Is it bad if I had a child? I'd let him watch it.
Oh, I would too.
Yeah, it's just great.
But yeah, so hopefully the next movie reviews will be Kung Fu Panda 3 and Batman v Superman. But yeah, we're going to do these more often. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next.
Get to see it while you can, because it is good.
It is good, yeah. So,
bye then. You can go now.
You can go now. Fuck off.
We have things to do, places to be.
I'm trying to channel it in Deadpool.
Yeah. Didn't work, did it?
No.
See you later.
Yeah, we're too polite. It's just like, bye.
Bye.